Hello students, my name is Lohit. I teach here at Vedanta Olympiad School and I am back with the pre-RMO flashback session 18 in which we will cover the next three questions of pre-RMO 2018. So today we'll be covering the next three questions which are 22nd, 23rd and 24th question of pre-RMO 2018. Okay, so I hope many of you guys have watched all the previous sessions so you understand what we generally do in these sessions. So before starting, let me again announce that thing. If any of you guys have cleared pre-RMO or RMO in the previous years and want to join us on Vedanta Olympiad School, okay, they can send me your details and email and all on this email ID, that is lohit.jindal@vedantu.com, along with the proof of your qualification, so that we can help you by enrolling you in our regular courses and so that we can help you in preparing for maths Olympiad preparation. Okay guys, okay बच्चों, तो let's start today's session. We'll cover the next three questions of 2018 pre-RMO. So again I will ask you guys to bring in your notebooks and pens so that आप साथ साथ में solve कर पाओ. Okay, so without wasting much time, so let's start. Okay, all right, so let's see. This is the 22nd question of pre-RMO 2018. तो देखते हैं. Let's read the question. A positive integer k is said to be good if there exists a partition of this set from 1 to 20 into disjoint proper subsets such that the sum of the numbers in each subset of the partition is k. Okay, तो बच्चों हमें इसके parts करने so that each of the subset or the part has the same sum of the numbers, right? और सबको divide भी करना है. Disjoint proper set subset means we have to use all the digits from 1 to 20 also, and each of the set should be different, no overlapping of the digits. Okay, so first of all let's see what will be the sum of all these digits, because this is proper disjoint subsets, right? So sum of all the digits will remain the same because each digit is used once only and it is surely used in some subset, right? So for सबसे पहले let's find the sum of all these digits. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 20. So as the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2 for the first 10 natural numbers, right? Sum के लिए, so it will be 20 into 21 upon 2. So this will come out to be 210. Okay, so guys, basically our task is to partition this total sum of 210 into equal parts, right? So in how many equal parts can we divide this sum of 210? So let's see. So first of all, let's see the factors of 210. It can be prime factors as 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. Okay, so if I start writing the factors, let's see कितने factors आएंगे. So already 2, 3, 5 and 7, and then next one will be you can say, if I want to write in increasing order, 6 will be also there, 2 into 3, then 7, then 10, then 14 will also be there, 15 will be there, 5 into 3, then 21, then I think 30 भी आ जाएगा, 2 into 3 into 5, then 35 will be 7 into 5, then after 35 I think you can leave 3 also, 7 into 6 42, then after 42 7 into 6 is 42, and then let's see the next one. 42 के बाद क्या आएगा? So 42 के बाद I think 70 आ जाएगा, 105 and then 210, right? So बच्चों जितने factors हम देखेंगे, so each factor meaning उतने equal parts में divide कर सकता हूँ, right? Or you can say उतने partitions करने. For example, I write it like this, partitions, and accordingly I will get the value of k, right? मतलब अगर मैं दो partition कर रहा हूँ, if I am doing two partitions, so the sum of the digits in a subset should be 105 each, right? Because दो ही subset बना रहा हूँ मैं, so that will be 105 sum of the digits in any one of the subset, right? अगर मैं 3 करता हूँ partitions, then that should be how much? If you divide 210 by 3, that will be 70, then 5 will give you 42, then 6 will give you 35, right? Or 7 will give you 30, and then 10 will give you 21. So guys, अगर मैं 10 से आगे बढ़ता हूँ, 14 पे आता हूँ, for example, 14 will give me how much? 15, right? So guys, problem is with 15, this is wrong. This cannot happen at all. Why so? The thing is, क्योंकि किसी ना किसी सबसेट के अंदर 20 तो आएगा ना. We have to use all the digits and the maximum is 20. तो 20 किसी सबसेट में तो आएगा. तो sum of each subset can never be less than 20 ना. तो 20 से कम तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. So and if I move the partitions greater than 14 onwards, the k will get smaller. As you are seeing here, है ना, k तो small होता जा रहा है. So और छोटा हो जाएगा. So it will not be possible. So we don't need to calculate the further ones, है ना. So बच्चों यहाँ तक कितने cases हो गए? How many are cases are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So maximum number of partitions is 6. Okay. So there could be, as we can see, there can be 6 good numbers can be there, right? How many good numbers k can be there? वो पूछा हुआ था. So the possible values of k are 6. Okay. So how to check if they will be good or not? We have to make the cases also. Okay. That is just like a confirming cases, but generally you will be able to form the cases, right? So let me show you one example of 21. Let's start with 21. Okay, 21 को divide करने कितने, how will we divide these digits in 21? Like the sets will be 20 and 1. Another subset will be 19 and 2, right? And this will go on, right, to the last digit as 11 and 10, right? So in this case the k is 21, right? So and we have formed basically the 10 partitions, 10 subsets. ठीक है. So similarly, if I want to check for, you can see, if I want to do 42, k is 42, what I have to do, all I have to do is select two of these cases, right? Because in this subset, each of the subset is k value is 21. So if I select two subsets and combine them into one, the sum will become 42, right? So 42 can be covered in that way also, and similarly 105 can also be covered, right? Because 105 can also be covered by taking 5 subsets of these, right? So guys, similarly आपको बच्चों 30 का चेक कर सकते हो, 35 का चेक कर लिया तो 70 का भी आ जाएगा already, right? So it is a little easy in that way. You can confirm, okay, but more or less I think you will be able to form the subsets, right? Because you can make many cases out of these, because you have to use each digit but only once. Okay, so bachcho, the answer will be 6. Okay, so there will be 6 different values of k which are good numbers. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the answer is 6. Okay, so you can confirm by trying and checking out कि क्या क्या subsets आप draw कर सकते हो. I have given you one of the examples here. Okay, I hope सबको clear है ये वाला question. Okay, so let's move on to the 23rd question. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay बच्चों, this is the 23rd question. Let's see. So बच्चों, ये question is based on inequality. The previous one was basically number theory and all, right? थोड़ा आप देख सकते हो. It is kind of a number theory and factors and all. That thing was related. In this case, this is purely a question of inequalities. Very important one. Okay, it's a good question of 5 marks. Okay. तो बच्चों इसमें हम क्या करेंगे? We'll use a special version of Cauchy-Schwarz. Okay, I'll write the inequality which we generally know. So a general inequality which we know is a square by x plus b square by y plus c square by z is greater than equal to a plus b plus c whole square upon x plus y plus z. This is a general inequality which we can use. Okay, so in this particular case we can use this inequality very effectively. So what we can do is, let's see this thing. So let's assume this portion, the denominator portion, this portion as x, this as y, and this portion as z, right? We need to find the value of n, largest positive value of positive integer of n. Okay, so if we apply this way on this inequality, what will we get if we apply this thing? Because x is this, so a square upon b by 29 plus c by 31 plus b square by c by 29 plus a by 31 plus c square upon a by 29 plus b by 31. Okay, sorry. So greater than equal to, now let's put the values here. Numerator में तो a plus b plus c ही आएगा, right? A plus b plus c will be there only. But in the denominator the values of x, y and z, right? So this complete x plus y plus z, So what will happen? B by 29 plus C by 31 plus C by 29 plus A by 31 plus A by 29 plus B by 31, right? So these value will be coming out. So as you can notice here on the right hand side, now we have to solve the right hand side only, right? Left hand side तो हमने generate ही कर लिया वैसा का वैसा. So in the numerator it is A plus B plus C whole square. In the denominator you can see हर term के साथ, like for C there is 1 upon 31 plus 1 upon 29. For A also 1 upon 31 plus 1 upon 29. For B also it is 1 upon 31 plus 1 upon 29. So you can see here, if I can write it like this, 1 upon 29 plus 1 upon 31, if I take it common, and I will be left with A plus B plus C, right? तो ये बन जाएगा denominator से, right? So what will happen now? 1 of A plus B plus C will cancel the square term, right? I'll be left with the A plus B plus C term in the numerator as required, which makes my job a little more easier. Now greater than equal to, now it just take its LCM, okay? 31 into 29 in the numerator, LCM लेंगे तो 29 into 31 will go into numerator and upon 60 times A plus B plus C. Okay, now I have to multiply 31 and 29. Okay, we can make it a little easier by thinking of 31 as 30 plus 1 and 29 को 30 minus 1, right? A square minus B square का लगा के काफी easily बन जाएगा and I'll get to know the value. So 30 square minus 1 will be 899, right? 30 square is 900 minus 1, 899. 899 upon 60 times A plus B plus C. बच्चों अगर आप देख पा रहे हो, if you divide it out, okay, अगर आप इसको divide करोगे, so this number will be of the form, let's see, 60 से पूरा divide करोगे तो कितना आएगा? 60 का factor क्या आएगा वहाँ पे? 840 will be the last factor, right? तो it will be 14 plus how much? 59 by 60, right? 59 by 60 times A plus B plus C. ठीक है? Okay, let me write it in a cleaner way, so it will be better. So let me write it on the next slide only, so don't worry. Okay, so I'll be left with greater than equal to sign, all the expression here. It will be 14 plus 59 by 60 times A plus B plus C. So because 14 plus this is not a complete integer, so I can surely say that this expression is greater than equal to 14 times, right? A plus B plus C. So largest in positive integer n that will be 14, right? So the answer will be 14. So 14 is the largest possible value of integer n. Okay, I think सबको clear है. So it made our question very easier if you knew this inequality, right? This is the important step of all these things. So this is the most important step. So you must know this inequality. Okay, so it is a very important application of this. So actually in the chapter of inequalities you must know some of the basic very important inequalities, okay? Because substituting some values you can directly create the inequality which might have been asked in the question, okay? Like in this particular way, it made our job very easier, right? एक ही बार में अप्लाई किया और आंसर भी आ रहा है उसके बाद सॉल्व करके. All that's left is a little solving, है ना, after that. Okay guys, so बच्चों now we are on to the last question of this session. Okay, all right, let's see the 24th question of 2018. Okay, so बच्चों question है, if n is the number of triangles of different shapes that is not similar, okay, whose angles are all integers in degrees, what is n by 100? So it's very simple. Let's start with taking different cases, right? We can take the three angles. तीन angles हैं, तीनों का difference, तीनों different होने चाहिए in degrees, and we have to find how many different types of different triangles I can form, right? That is basically I have to find how many different triangles I can form with different angles, right? कि तीनों angles same now, okay, with different set of angles, right? So let's start it out, ठीक है? So let's say first of all we take the case, we can take actually three cases, right? तीन तरह के triangle बना सकते हैं. One is scalene triangle, right? All the three angles will be different, okay? One will be isosceles triangle, and जिसमें दो angles equal होंगे, and one will be equilateral triangle. That is one case only, right? So let's start with isosceles cases, okay? Isosceles triangles कितने होंगे? So isosceles triangle में let's start solving. How to solve? Actually I can assume that equal angles to be x, right? Equal angles जो हैं वो x हैं, right? Their values is x and the different one is y. So the total sum is 180. So 2x plus y will be 180, right? So 180 हो गया. So guys यहाँ पे क्या बात करेंगे हम? How to find the number of cases? Now at least 1 degree तो होना चाहिए. So what was the maximum value of x here? That will be how much? 90 तो नहीं हो सकती है because it will become 180 itself. So x can be maximum of 89, है ना? 89 डिग्री मैक्सिमम हो सकता है x, राइट? सो बच्चों यहाँ पे हमें क्या पता लगता है? हाउ टू काउंट द केसेस एक्चुअली, हाउ टू थिंक अबाउट इट. मैं अगर एक भी वैल्यू x की डाल देता हूँ, आई विल गेट द कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग वैल्यू ऑफ y. इट इज फिक्स्ड, राइट? इफ आई पुट x as 1, y will become, by subtracting 2 will go on that side, it will become 178. Simple. So for each value of x, I will get a value of y, right? As I am putting different values of x, I will get different values of y. So I will get a different set every time, right? So बच्चों x की मैं different कितनी values डाल सकता हूँ? 89 values, है ना? Going from 1 to 89. Accordingly, I will get some value of y, है ना? वो भी positive होगा. I've already seen that. So total cases are 89. So 89 triangles आ गए. Yes, plus one more thing. Equilateral triangle हमें इसी में count हो गया है. जो equilateral triangle है वो इसी में count हो गया. When x, I put x as 60. जब मैंने x को 60 डाला, y will also come as 60. तो equilateral triangle उसी में count हो गया. So isosceles plus equilateral triangle के cases कितने हो गए? 89, right? So that is half of the part is done, right? Okay, बच्चों तो अब next part पे आते हैं. Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle मतलब all angles are different. तो बच्चों इसको solve करने का तरीका क्या रहता है? There can be many different ways, okay, but we can do one case. Guys, जब भी हमें ऐसा कुछ करना हो ना कि there are 3 different things, right? तो एक एंगल सबसे छोटा होगा, एक उससे बड़ा होगा, एक उससे बड़ा होगा, right? वो तो होगा ही कोई ना कोई ऑर्डर तो, because we are talking about scalene triangle. So then how can we assume the angles to be? तो मैं क्या मान सकता हूँ? देखो, if I put first angle as x, smallest as x, जो अगला एंगल उससे थोड़ा सा बड़ा होगा तो I can write it as x plus y. तो उससे थोड़ा सा बड़ा होगा, है ना? एटलीस्ट 1 डिग्री तो बड़ा होगा, तो y डाल दिया मैंने उसको. एंड थर्ड विल बी फर्दर ग्रेटर देन दैट आल्सो, so I can let that as x plus y plus z. So now I have the 3 angles of triangle as x, x plus y and x plus y plus z. Okay, so again applying angle sum property, इनका सम क्या आएगा? 3x plus 2y plus z equal to 180, है ना? तो ये हमारे पास आ गया गाइज. तो ठीक है, अब मैं डिफरेंट वैल्यूज ऑफ x अगर मैं डालता हूं, I'll get different values of 2y plus z actually. तो थोड़ा काउंटिंग का मेथड थोड़ा डिफरेंट हो जाता है. So let's start by putting the different values of x and 2y plus z के रिलेशंस कैसे फाइंड करेंगे हम, जैसे हमने फर्स्ट केस में किया है. Then because this is same as 2x plus y, तो यहाँ पे 2y plus z बनेगा, राइट? उसके नंबर ऑफ केसेस तो हम काउंट कर ही पाएंगे ना इजीली. So let's start by putting x equal to 1. सबसे छोटा तो x 1 ही हो सकता है. So what will I get? First of all, अगर x को 1 डाल दिया, this will become 3. उधर जाके माइनस हो जाएगा. आई विल गेट 2y प्लस z इक्वल टू 177. तो बच्चों अगर हम यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली चेक करें, y की वैल्यू 1 से स्टार्ट होगी, कहां तक जा सकती है मैक्सिमम, राइट? चेक करके देखो. इफ आई पुट इट एज 88, राइट, इट विल बिकम 176, राइट? दैट इज द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. अगर मैं 89 डाल दूंगा ये नेगेटिव बन जाएगा, राइट? z, सो इट कैन नॉट बी देयर. सो द वैल्यूज ऑफ y कैन बी 88 केसेस, राइट? सिंपल. Now if I put x is equal to 2, this will form 2y plus z equal to 6 हो जाएगा इस बार. 6 will get subtracted. I will get 174, right? तो 174 में 2 को कहां तक लेके जा सकता हूं? Again, now I cannot put y as 87 because 174 के इक्वल हो जाएगा वो, तो z 0 भी नहीं हो सकता है. So y will, maximum value of y will become 86, right? 86 डाल सकते हैं, 87 नहीं डाल सकते हैं. Although it will be completely divisible, so I can only put up to 86, right? So now similarly x equal to 3, 2y plus z equal to 171, ठीक है? Now the maximum value of y could be 85, right? 170 हो जाएगा and z will become 1. That is feasible. So why I'm writing y की maximum value इसीलिए लिखते जा रहे हैं because I'm only counting about y, right? z will be taken care of automatically, right? तो गाइज अगर मैं सिमिलरली चलो लास्ट एक और चेक कर लेते हैं. x इक्वल टू 4 के लिए इट विल बिकम 2y प्लस z इक्वल टू 168, and it will give me this time, right, 84 नहीं आएगा, 83 आएगा, and so on. I'll go up to x equal to 59. 59 आ जाएगा तो 2y plus z will be equal to 3 and it will have only one case. Guys, यहाँ पे अगर आप सीरीज देखोगे, we have to add up all these numbers, right? तो यहाँ पे इन सबको ऐड करना है, but actually if you check ना कैसे चल रहा है सीरीज, the difference here is -2, difference here is -1, then again -2, then again it will be -1, and so on it is going on. So actually it will be better if I add up alternate numbers. They will be in series, they will be in AP, right? देखो अगर मैं 88 के लिए देखता हूँ, 88 के बाद 85 is directly -3, right? अब 85 के बाद 83 के बाद -1 करके तो 82 आया होगा यहाँ पे, so 85 के बाद 82, right? Basically I am forming two GPs, with one with first term as 88 and common difference -3, and the second one with first term as 85 and common difference again as -3, right? So it will be very very easier to add them up. Okay, so let's add them up, check करते हैं. Okay, let's do the sum. Okay, so first series is starting from 88, let's check, right? 88 plus 85 plus 82, and it will go on up to which number? Okay, you can check it out, it will go up to 1, right? Plus the other one will be 86 से start हो रहा था, let's check. Okay, yes, it's starting from 86 plus -3 करके 83, then 80, and it will go on up to it will go from 8 plus 6 is 14, so it will go up to 2, right? So remainder of each term is actually 2 when you divide it by 3. Actually that is one of the way to check it out also, है ना, because common difference 3 का चल रहा है, so you divide each of the term by 3, the remainder should remain the same, right? So 86 का remainder 2 आ रहा है, 83 का भी 2 आ रहा है, and so on. So that's how I am checking. Okay, similarly यहाँ पे remainder कितना आ रहा है, 3 पे divide करने पे 1 आ रहा है, right? So that's why this series was going up to 1. So बच्चों अगर इनका addition करते हैं, so let's check how many number of terms are here. I think they are around 30 terms, right? 1 से start होके 88 तक जा रहे हैं with a common difference of 3. You can find the term by applying the formula of a GP also, AP also, right? Nth term is 88, first term is 1, common difference is 3. Okay, I hope सबको आता है ये वाला काम करना. So okay, I'm directly writing the number of terms will be 30, right? And then into A plus L. A plus L will be 89 by 2 plus this will similarly how many terms? 2 से लेके 86 तक. Okay, this will be 29 terms. Okay, if you check it out, it will be 29 only. ठीक है, last term is 86 and first term is 2 and plus n minus 1d. Okay, let's check it also. एक बार करके दिखा देता हूँ मैं आपको. The last term is 86. Okay, is equal to 2 plus n minus 1 into 3, right? मैं उल्टा लिख रहा हूँ इसको. So it will become 84. If I cancel 86 with 2, it will become 84. 84 by 3, I'll get n minus 1 equal to how much? 28, right? So n will be 29. That's how I'm getting that number of terms. ठीक है? So I'll show you one example. तो बाकी ये वाला first वाला part आप खुद भी कर सकते हो. Okay. So 29 into a plus l will become 88 upon 2. So let's cancel something. So 2 into this is 44. This cancels 2 into 15. Okay, so let's calculate it. 89 into 15. Okay, 1350. I think this will be 1335, right? Plus 29 into 44. Again, multiplying it, will be 132. Yes, 1320 minus 44. I think this will be 1276. Okay, so that will be this thing, right? So what is the total number of n actually? So 1335 plus 1276 plus 89. Okay, so let's add them up. So एक काम करते हैं, to make it the calculations a little bit easier. 24 आप इसमें से डाल दो, तो 1300 plus 1335 plus 89. I think you will get it around 2700, right? 2700 आ जाएगा आपके पास. The sum of these three numbers is 2700, right? तो बच्चों 2700, our answer has to be n by 100. तो n by 100 will be 27 upon 100. That will give me 27 as the answer. So simple है, तो counting करना था. तो final answer is 27. तो इस क्वेश्चन में PNC भी चेक हो रहा है थोड़ा सा, एंड हाउ टू understand the pattern there, and to understand that it is forming an AP also, that is also a way. So permutation combination hai, we have used a little bit of sequences and series in between, so to count the number of triangles. Okay, so the total number of triangles that will be formed will be 2700. Okay, so although we have to find n by 100, तो वो 27 आएगा. Okay बच्चों, that is all from my side today. I hope आप सबको समझ में आया होगा सब कुछ, right? You got to understand. I hope you liked the method to solve these questions. Okay, और I hope आप भी कर पाए साथ साथ में solve. Okay, so okay guys, we'll see you in the next session. Okay, thank you everyone. As I told you, you can send me the emails at the email ID provided, right? If anyone has cleared pre-RMO or RMO in the previous years. Okay guys, thank you everyone, take care. We'll meet you in the next session. Okay, bye bye.